ASMR Coffin Radio.
Welcome to another exciting episode of Coffin Radio. Joining me is Zack Attack, and today we're talking about the brand new trailer from Spider-Man No Way Home. The trailer just came out yesterday for the December 17th brand new Spider-Man movie, dude. I love it. What did you think about it?
It looks so much better than the first trailer.
Yeah.
First trailer looked kind of iffy, didn't really know what was going on. This one, you see everybody, you see some not just villains, which makes it look cool, but you actually get plot, which that's the big one.
I'm excited because, I mean, like you said, we get the villains right off the bat. We see, obviously, the fucking...
Goblin?
Yeah, the Goblin. Sorry, I was going to say
Ock.
that we deal with Doctor Strange right in the beginning. Not a villain, but I think that's cool that, a Marvel character is in here anyways, right?
Yep, and a New York guy.
A New York guy. And then immediately, we get followed by the villains. We get Doc Ock, the Lizard, Sandman, Electro, who looks fucking absolutely amazing.
So much better.
Who else am I missing here?
Goblin.
And Green Goblin. I'm wondering, do you think they're going to bring... Oh, it's obviously not James Franco, but it's William Dafoe, which I think is really cool. I think he's probably my favorite villain that they've ever had so far.
His voice is just so good.
His acting is great. His voice was made for the Green Goblin. I mean, second only to Mark Hamill. Matt Hamill? Mark Hamill. I think it's really excited. So.
Oh yeah, just in how they portrayed him with the dual personalities, where it just really showed his acting of like a terrified guy and then just kill everything.
Yeah, for sure. I'm stoked for that one. I think the Lizard is cool. I think that character works. I didn't really know Sandman like that. He's only in the one movie.
He's a bandit who's trying to steal or a thief who's trying to steal money to help his daughter. And he's being used by someone, but part of the plot that is in the trailer, it's why he's here and the others, it's a little weird, but maybe I'm misremembering the movie. I mean, I saw 3 maybe once, twice.
Bro, we're 20 years in the making for these damn movies. I mean, the first one came out in 2002, I believe, right?
This is a good thing where they topped Avengers and Endgame payoff of how long you had to wait. Here's a payoff.
How cool is that? And it's cool that we're getting literally villains from over the years. This multiverse thing is really happening. The plot here is Doctor Strange has messed with the fucking timeline, or Peter's messed with it now, and that we're getting villains from different realities. So we're dealing with people that have fought the Amazing Spider-Man and then Amazing Spider-Man.
Well,
right?
It's Spider-Man and then the Amazing Spider-Man, and so far it seems like none of his villains. So they're all new to him, but they all know Peter Parker, just not this one. And I like that where they showed the difference in the trailer. And the first one's hello, Peter. This one's you're not Parker.
How cool is that? That's cool, right?
So
that Doc Ock is a good character too. I think that guy's a really good actor. I think Doc Ock as a villain for Spider-Man always works. I mean, here we got a guy who's got the power of a fucking spider. Meanwhile, I got 8 limbs, bitch. I'm gonna smack you with all of them.
And as much of a genius as Peter is, Doc Ock is way smarter.
Absolutely.
I mean, literally in a lot of storylines, taught him everything he knows.
Do you think that he's going to be able to defeat them all? Will we deal with a lot of Doctor Strange in there? It looks like we get a Doctor Strange fight pretty early on, too.
I think Strange may be more antagonistic, and that he might beat them mostly one-on-one. And it looks like in the end of the trailer where, he's fighting 3-on-1, and it's not going well. So, but then you see the one Spider-Man in the other suit with the magic. So it's because they were saying they might have Tobey Maguire or who's the other? Andrew Garfield.
I think it looks just like a souped-up super suit. You know what I mean? It looks like his suit souped up, though.
So that could be how he maybe wins at the end. Maybe that's not the climax. It's him getting his ass beat, and then he comes back later. But I think maybe Goblin and Ock, he'll fight them one-on-one first, and then figure out the twist of what he has to do with them and why they're all here.
Because it looks like it might be one of those, what movie am I thinking of? Where, if you died in the other timeline, in Lost, or whatever, other random shows where if you died in a timeline, it's come back to get you. Final Destination style, right? Where the villains are come back from life or, somehow transferred over here, and where they go from, they're in this universe, either they're trying to, make sure they don't die, right? But if they, one of those things where it's a paradox where it's just trying to stop it, So it looks like Doctor Strange is telling Peter, you have to kill these people or it's going to fuck up the timeline or something crazy,
they all died fighting Spider-Man, so they have to die. And that's the one with Sandman. Is I don't remember him dying. I think he left, but no big deal. I'm sure he's died in the comics.
Yeah.
And so that's why some of them probably are a little angrier. Because maybe they have some idea of what's going on. Because some of these people are smart, Lizard. But Ock, we were talking about earlier, it seems more like he's just very intrigued about the situation. That how in 2, he kills himself before he becomes the villain, or full-on villain, to save the day. That maybe he'll be a nicer guy after the first fight.
Alert.
For the 25-year-old movie.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like he could be helping out Spider-Man, you know? I mean, we get the Revenge of the Sinister Six, but maybe, you know, in the end, he comes back around to really help save people. Do you think that Garfield and Tobey Maguire will make a return somehow in any capacity?
It doesn't look like it, but I hope even just small cameos, like maybe they're from worlds where Peter isn't Spider-Man or something, so they could still be in the movie. It's like maybe more than just the villains show up, because it looks towards the end where Strange says something like, they're all coming and I can't stop them. It could be worlds, who knows, cosmic entities, because that could lead into the multiverse of madness of something way worse than just local villains.
I hope to God they're in this fucking movie.
Yeah.
I hope that Eric Foreman is Venom somehow. I hope that I'm wondering if this movie's going to end on a happy note, or if this movie will end in leading up to something else again. That looked like that last thing with the fucking where he's saying that Doctor Strange is saying I can't stop it anymore. That seems that it's like right before the end, or damn near we fucked up again. You know, like the last one didn't end on a happy note. Yeah, you beat the bad guy, but oh shit, you're Spider-Man.
And I think it'll be the same with this, because it'll lead into the multiverse of madness where. Now we all have to fix this, and there has to be.
Because that's Doctor Strange's movie, right?
Yeah, and it seems like they've tied Strange and Spider-Man together, because it looked like originally they were going to tie Captain Marvel and Spider-Man together. And I think this is a better pairing.
Absolutely.
Because they kind of get along. It's a little closer.
You need the OG and the young guy.
And it's kind of closer to the Iron Man Spider-Man pairing.
Exactly, OG and young guy.
And so it'll be interesting to see where they go with it, and because they don't have a lot of other team ups. But I don't know if you heard, like, no spoiler, but with Venom. The new Venom, there's a thing that links him into the Spider-Man universe.
Cool.
So, I don't know. That was supposed to be originally a villains only thing, because Vulture's in it for a second as a cameo. Michael Keaton's Vulture.
Really?
Yeah.
Very cool.
So, maybe with the multiverse, maybe they'll link it into it all.
Well, it doesn't look like Homeboy's going to be in this movie, Michael Keaton, you know what I mean? But you never know what could pop up. I know that fucking Marvel is one to hide something in the credits backseat. You know what I mean?
Also, you know, what his scene, it could explain why he's not in it.
Oh, okay.
It's nothing huge. It's
he's
just
in jail or whatever the fuck. Yeah, of course. I get you.
It's a nothing scene. It just is.
Did
the
he
first...
die? No, he went to jail, right?
Yeah.
In the last one? Yeah, so
it just looks like maybe he got out and got arrested again.
Oh, okay.
And so it's like the first linking of these universes. And it's basically, the thing is, Venom looking at a TV and seeing Spider-Man. But it's Holland. So it'd be interesting. That could be part of the multiverse, and that no one has talked about. No one's expected. I wouldn't have expected them to mix those.
I hope they do. You know, I hope in an antagonistic way. But I think what's his name could play. I think Venom's a hero in that universe. So it's like he can be a villain in this one. You know what I mean?
Which will be sad not seeing that fight, but it could be a way for Spider-Man to win some fights.
I could have sworn they did fucking a civil war, though, in Avengers, and you had Avengers against Avengers.
Oh, yeah, it could always happen down the road.
So maybe we could have, Spider-Man versus Venom. I'm sure when they first meet up, they're going to fight each other, But,
oh, yeah.
We'll see where it goes from there. But I'm super excited for fucking Spider-Man No Way Home, December 17th. I'm definitely going to watch it.
This is the first one since, the Avengers where I'm like, okay, I think this will be good.
Yeah, I wasn't in a huge rush to watch Black Widow. I still haven't watched Eternals on week, coming up on week 2.
And the shows have been, not bad, but nothing huge.
They've been great, but not the most amazing badass. Oh my god, you gotta fucking watch this show.
Yeah.
But still good shows.
They don't change the world yet.
But then again, that stuff is watching from the comfort of my own home.
Oh, yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm not gonna drag my fat ass out the block to go watch Black Widow or Eternals.
And some of them, like Falcon and Winter Soldier, it's just to get some more, some characters could be your favorites.
Yeah.
And then ones like Loki look like they were leading into the whole multiverse, the next big thing. And the new villain.
We had to work the secondary characters, Not everybody is fucking Tony Stark or Captain America, These other characters are somebody, but I mean the actors behind them, We've got dudes that have put in 10 years of work. We need to start building up these other characters, too.
When I think they gave Loki a nice nod of introducing, people have got to notice this by now, but that Kang will be the next big villain.
Spoiler alert.
But it's been all over everywhere. And he may not be, because he was just in Loki's. There's been nothing to show him except maybe the multiverse thing. So I think as long as it's not the Kang from Loki, we'll be okay.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be.
If same actor's fine, but just different personality.
Yeah, Jonathan Majors. He's actually hosting SNL this weekend. But
Oh, no.
I guess that's what we're waiting until Spider-Man No Way Home. I'm super fucking excited for it. I'm excited for all the villains. As someone who was 14, 15 when the first one came out, and have been a Spider-Man nerd since 93, 94,
Yep.
you know what I mean?
Since he was cruising with Iceman.
Exactly. Oh, God, I love that. And His Amazing Friends. I had actually a VHS copy of that. A Firestar Is Born. She was actually made for the TV show. She was not a character until then.
Oh, yeah.
That's very cool. But yeah, man, I'm super excited. But let me know what you guys think about it, man. What about the fan theories? Will we see Andrew Garfield? Will we see Tobey Maguire?
Will we see, oh crap, what's his name? But from Evil Dead.
The brother or
No, the main guy.
You know more than I would. Bruce Campbell.
Bruce Campbell, because he was the antagonistic, possibly Mysterio in the first three.
Yeah.
And Sam Raimi's directing this one again. I would love it if Bruce Campbell
Is Sam Raimi directing it? Oh, that's fucking
It'd be
badass.
great if he had a cameo again.
I'd love it. I hope. Oh, he will.
Something where he just spites Holland's character just because.
Yeah, fucking, I'm with it. Well, let me know what you guys think, man. We'll talk about it in the comments. Make sure you like and subscribe. And if you like what you're watching, then hop in the coffin. Follow us on social media at Coffin Radio. Coffin is spelled with a K. and that's all for today.
ASMR Coffin Radio.